Welcome to the Animals Naturally podcast with me, Suzanne. In this podcast, I aim to help you to learn more about how you can help your horse, dog, cat, or other animal to be naturally healthy. In this edition, I'm looking at laminitis, which can affect many horses, ponies, and donkeys, and help you understand more about the different kinds of supplements and the different ingredients in those supplements that you can use to help keep your horse, pony, or donkey healthier and ultimately less ill from laminitis. So first of all, what do you do if your horse, pony or donkey has laminitis? Well, if you think it might be laminitis, then you should call your vet. There are many different illnesses that may or may not be laminitis that may look similar. So it's important to get that diagnosis first. Remember, laminitis can be fatal, so it's really important that you do understand what you're dealing with. There's many ways you can manage laminitis, from looking at what turnout you're offering for your horse, pony or donkey, to what feed and bedding the horse, pony or donkey is using. It can all make a big difference, because even surfaces can make a big difference to how comfortable the feet are, because laminitis is a condition that affects the feet, amongst other things, and it can be very, very painful. You may have seen pictures of equines with like a rocking horse motion, which is because of sort of standing back onto their back heels as they're trying to take the weight off their front of their feet. So there's different things you can use to try and manage it, and obviously great farriery, good farrier who's trimming the feet properly, putting special shoes on, can make an enormous difference too. So what supplements can you use? Well, feed supplements can be really helpful for ensuring your equine has the best balance of nutrients in his or her body, which can then help manage the laminitis from within. So what ingredients might you find in a good equine laminitis supplement? The first one you may have heard of is called biotin. Biotin is an essential vitamin, meaning it's essential to help the body function properly. Deficiency in biotin can lead to brittle nails in humans, and it's thought that a deficiency in horses leads to weak hooves. Veterinary research has found that biotin provides a significant improvement in the growth and hardness of hooves, and there's some research that's taken place which I'll put in the notes section. So biotin can be really helpful to making sure that the hoof is in as healthy as condition as possible. The next ingredient you might find in an equine laminitis supplement is chromium. This is an essential trace element, meaning the body needs it to function properly. Research has taken place suggesting that chromium does help increase insulin sensitivity. You may be thinking, what has insulin got to do with laminitis? Well, equine metabolic syndrome can lead to laminitis, and insulin resistance or insensitivity is a common feature of equine metabolic syndrome. So there is a link to how it can help with laminitis. Obviously, it depends what the cause of the laminitis is, because there are other things other than equine metabolic syndrome that can cause it. According to veterinary research in 2020, it found that chromium does increase insulin sensitivity in horses, so that can be really helpful. The next ingredient you may find is something called Spirulina plantensis. This is a microalgae which is known as a superfood for people, and it's becoming increasingly known for helping animals too, including potentially horses with laminitis, because again, Spirulina plantensis helps with increasing the insulin sensitivity. I'll put a link to some research in the notes on this as well. Another ingredient you may find, and you may well have heard of for your own human supplementation, is omega-3 fatty acids. These are helpful in maintaining a healthy body, both for us and our horses, and they've been found to help with the inflammatory response. So omega-3 has been considered useful in helping manage equine metabolic syndrome, which, as I've said before, can be a precursor to laminitis. Lastly, another ingredient you may find in an equine laminitis supplement is zinc. This is an essential microelement which is involved in regulating enzyme activity, including with metabolism. And again, there's some research that has been taken place to confirm that it does work and is useful. And I'll put a link in the notes too. So, to recap, biotin, chromium, Spirulina plantensis, omega-3 fatty acids and zinc are all ingredients you might find in an equine laminitis supplement that may be useful to manage this painful condition. Remember, laminitis is something that can be very serious and can be fatal, so it's not something you can leave or just hope it will get better. And if you're in any doubt whether your equine has it, then do please get your veterinary surgeon to diagnose, and your veterinary surgeon may well be able to advise you on the best supplement, and your veterinary surgeon may well even offer their own supplement range. Many large equine veterinary practices do have their own supplement range, which could be just what you need. So what else should you consider though when buying a supplement? Choose the best quality. It can be difficult to tell. Check out the ingredient list. Some names might be confusing, but if it says where the ingredients are sourced from, see if there is an organic product or if the ingredients are naturally sourced. I would say don't be seduced by marketing. Some labels or adverts can look really glossy, but it doesn't mean the product's going to be the best one. And also remember that what works with one horse, pony or donkey may not work with another. So you may know of somebody who's using an equine laminitis supplement with their animal, and you may think, great, that would work for me, but it may not, because every animal is different and what causes the laminitis can vary. And obviously every horse's and ponies, donkeys' bodies are different, like every human's body is different. So listen to what your veterinary surgeon suggests, and as I say, they might well recommend something too. So I hope that's been useful. If you'd like help finding a holistic veterinary surgeon or any veterinary surgeon or complementary therapist for your animal, then please do feel free to email me at info@taranet.co.uk. And you can find many other animal health care advice options in the remainder of my podcast episodes here at Animals Naturally, or go to my website at taranet.co.uk, where you'll also find my animal care business blog and my rest of my pet health blog topics too. So I hope you found this useful, and until next time, goodbye.